Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of my show. Riley again. If you can tell, I'm a little bit sick, but I'm gonna go through it and make you a delicious dessert. It's a fried treat that you should only have once in a while, but it's delicious when you do have it. And I'm talking about apple donuts. So come on in close and we'll get started. Okay guys, here we have some flour. Sorry, let me get this out of the way. It's just my ingredient list. Here we have some baking powder and salt. Here we have an egg, some milk, some white sugar, of course some apples. Here we've got about 7 gala apples. You can use any kind of apple you want. These are some of my favorite apples, so if you have an apple core you're going to use that, but I'm just using a paring knife today. And of course you'll need an apple peeler as well. So let's get started. Okay guys, so first we're going to add some flour into the bowl. We're also going to add some baking powder and salt. And to that mixture we're going to add some sugar. And to that we're going to add some milk. We're also going to crack in 1 egg. Try not to get any shell in there. Now you're just going to use a spatula or a wooden spoon. You're just going to mix this till it's a nice smooth consistency. Okay guys, this is what you're looking for. It's just beautiful, it's almost like a pancake batter. It's not going to form a dough at all. It's just going to stay loose like this, and we're going to coat our apples with that. So you can set this aside and we'll get started on our apples. Okay guys, to get started we're going to peel our apples. Okay guys, now if you don't have an apple core, I'm going to show you a little trick. You're going to go into the apple almost all the way through, and you're just going to rotate your paring knife around. Until, sorry, probably getting a bad angle here, moving my cutting board. Just want to go around until you're all like that. You want all the way around, and you just give it a twist. The core should still be intact, and then you can just cut off the stem end, or where the stem is, I guess that's what you would call it. And then you're gonna have to kind of swiggle your way around and remove the core. So we'll come back when we're done with that. Okay guys, so you're left with that. Then you're going to want to slice them into about 1/2-inch rings. Try and get them all the same, but don't beat yourself up over it if you don't. And this is what you're left with. So we'll come back when we're ready for our next step. And of course you're going to want to repeat the process with how many apples you have. Okay guys, this is what you're left with, beautiful apple rings. So next step is you're going to want to take one of your apple rings and you're just going to want to toss it in the dough. As you can see, I've already got another one in there. Just make sure it all gets coated. It's kind of messy, but what are you going to do? Just make sure it all gets coated. Okay guys, so our next step is to drop our donuts. So standard oil precaution, if you have it too hot it can catch on fire. Be very careful when dropping things, just like that. If you've never done this before, just get someone who has. And if you're a kid like me, get your parents to supervise. Okay guys, after a minute and a half or so, donuts will look like this color. You're just going to want to turn them over in the oil. Just like that. So it's beautiful and golden brown. Okay guys, these are done. You just want to take them out with a slotted spoon and transfer to an area where they can cool on paper towel. Okay guys, so while your donuts are cooling and or cooking, you're going to make a nice powdered or cinnamon sugar mixture. Just going to take a little bit of white sugar into a bowl. You're also going to take a little bit of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. Throw that into a bowl too. So if I can get some out. It's all good. You can just use your hands or just give it a little toss like this. Or just use your hands, whatever. Just get your hands in there. And this is what you're left with, guys. A beautiful cinnamon sugar mixture, and this is what we're going to top our donuts with. Okay guys, this is what we're left with. A nice warm donut and our cinnamon sugar mixture. So I'm just going to give it a toss. And it'll stick to it because it's still moist from some of that apple juice that has released and some of the oil. So come on in close and we'll take a taste. Okay guys, here's our donut that's coming out of the powdered sugar mixture, or the cinnamon sugar, sorry. Let's have a taste. Oh man, that is delicious. That's like when you go to the fair and get those mini donuts. It's like that, but with like a soft apple inside. Oh man, that is great. Give this one a try, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your feedback. If you like, rate, comment, and subscribe. So again, thanks for watching. This has been the 6th episode of my cooking vlog. Riley, out. So what do you want to talk about?
Now he has one last chance to put his team back in the lead. But if he pulls off now, a tie is not his magic. If he fails, he'll compete in a tiebreak.